So today, of course, is Tuesday. Oh, no, it ain't. It's Wednesday. Welcome to the show. I got off a little late. Got on my little hat today because I got to get my hair cut and dyed. But anyway, welcome to the show. I'm PT. If you've never seen the show before, I go from 5 and I work my way all the way down to number 1. Now, listen. Earlier today, I did my show on mic. I went live on Instagram, and I did it on my computer. So when I went back to listen to the show, there was no volume. So this is the second time I've done the show that's top 5 today. So maybe it'll be better this time than it was the last time. Shout out to all the people who were watching me on Instagram. And I do apologize. You won't get to see the show that I did because I downloaded it and there was no volume. But let's go. Let's move on. I do want to let you guys know that the tickets are here. And I only have so many to give away. And I want to personally thank my girl Lunel for donating $100. If you guys want to match that $100 and get some tickets to support my show at the Improv, this is my second time appearing at the Arlington Improv. That's going to be July the 26th. It's the 70s party, baby, and we're going to turn up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here are the tickets, and I'm very excited. And today, of course, is PT's Punch. If you've never seen the show before, baby, I go from 5 and I go all the way down to number 1. Don't play with me today. No. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day. Some of y'all over there humping, too. All right, here we go. Show me stuff out number 5. I'm going to be talking about Tiny and T.I. T.I. went off on her, well, he didn't really go off, but, well, he kind of did. Told her she needed to take it down on Instagram. Show me top 5 number 4. I'm going to talk about Halle Berry. Bless her heart. Of course, show me top 5 number 3. Stevie J, Joseline, and Savannah Jordan, the stepchild, they getting into it. And of course, show me top 5 number 3. I'm going to be talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce and rich folks problem. Of course, showbiz top 5 number 1, Lamar Odom and the Wendy Williams interview. Did y'all see it? All right, here we go. I ain't dancing today, y'all. I'm just so mad. I did that video and it didn't come out, and I'm just pissed. All right, let's talk about this Tiny and T.I. incident that happened on Instagram. It goes down on Instagram. I told y'all all you got to do is follow me on Instagram. It goes down on Instagram. Well, Tiny and T.I., you know, they have the little gorgeous little baby together. I think her name is Harris. And don't let me mess up because y'all gonna be trying to read me because I don't get her name right. But anyway, she posted the picture of her taking a bath, you know, taking a bathe with her little baby in the little baby tub and stuff, you know. And of course, T.I. was evil and said, "Would you please take my daughter off for Instagram?" Well, what do you guys think? Do you think that she was out of line for that? Well, I don't think she was out of line because I'm not sick in the head like some people. You know what I mean? You have some sickos in the head that get off to that. Oh, by the way, I got my band on from last night from the club. they had a New Year's Eve party last night in July. That was hot. Well, June. That was hot. So I need to take this off of here. Oh, here it is. It's off. So I think that T.I. and Tiny, I think that he should have just picked up the phone. Whatever happened to just picking up the damn phone? And you know what? We don't really need to be able to call people anymore. Because when the last time you actually called somebody on the phone? Unless it's your caseworker or your probation officer. Now everybody's, you go to the club, that's all you see. Everybody at the club, you ain't going to ever find no date or nobody to talk to if you sit up there doing this the whole damn time. Child, when we came up in the 80s, I almost said 70s. When we came up in the 80s and the 90s, it wasn't none of that. Well, the 80s, basically. It wasn't the late 80, 88, 89, 90. It wasn't none of this going on. But everybody's, you know, just pick up the damn phone and say, take my child off of there. I'm with T.I. on that. I'm also with Tiny. I'm with both of them. It's not any harm intended, but, you know, you got the sickos. But all he had to do was just call her. All right, let's move on. Okay, now let's move on. Let's talk about Halle Berry. Well, Halle Berry is kind of upset with Hollywood. You know, she won the Best Academy Award. She won Best Actress, the Academy Award 15 years ago. She's upset because she's saying that nothing has changed. No one has won that award since. Not anybody of color. She's like, damn, I did this long speech and I talked about all the women that came before me and nothing. Holly, I hate to tell you this, baby, but that's the real world, sister. Wasn't it Will and Jada who was just talking a couple of years ago, going off on Hollywood, and y'all was, they ain't gonna never get to work nowhere no more. They was calling it out. That's why I have a lot of, when I see the BET Awards and stuff like that, I have a lot of pride. I'm proud to see stuff like that. Well, BET ain't owned by black people. Well, shut up. It may not be, but I like to see my people do our things. And I'm not a racist. It's just that we should be just as proud as a BET Award as an Academy Award. Well, it don't get you nowhere with the BET Awards. Well, apparently the damn award that she got didn't get her nowhere. She says she's upset. She's mad. The long speech she gave, and still no one has came behind her and grabbed this. So now she said it's prompted her to get more involved. And it should. If it ain't working for you where you at, baby, get up off your ass. Do you know I'm not working anywhere in Dallas as a drag queen? No. They got other people hosting. I guess they don't think I'm good enough to host. And that's fine. That's not the end of the world. What you do, baby, you go to the Improv and you get your own shit. That's no tea. That's no shade. You just, if people don't believe in you, don't fulfill you, or what, it's no tea, no shade. That's life. You just move on. You just move on. My damn neighbors must be moving. If they slam that door one more damn time, okay. It is the first of the month. Please, Lord, don't move no ghetto people in next to me. Anyway, child. Anyway, so shout out to Halle Berry. She said she wants to start producing and getting more involved with directing and stuff like that. I mean, look, Aisha Taylor, who is leaving the talk, she's doing that. That's what she's gonna do. That's what her dream is, to be a producer and a director. Do it, Holly. You can do it, and do it. Whoever's out there, if you got dreams and goals, don't just sit there, honey. Just don't sit on it. Do it. So it looked like Halle Berry had a rude awakening, didn't she? She woke up and realized that she really wasn't. Let me move on before I get myself in trouble. This is Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 3. Why did I just smack my lips? This is about Joseline, the stepchild. Yeah, they must be moving. Savannah and, of course, Stevie J. Well, the stepchild, Savannah, she took the Instagram. It goes down on Instagram. And she called her a hoe. She called the Puerto Rican princess a hoe. Child, Miss Joseline wasn't going to sit up there and just let that pass. Girl, you know what she said? Let me scoop my chair up. Come on, don't tell nobody. I'll tell y'all she said that. She said, oh, that hoe just mad because I run her daddy. Ooh. And by then, honey, if I had been a daddy, honey, I would have clapped back that hoe on Instagram. But that ain't the end of the story, baby. She told the stepdaughter, girl, why am I smacking my lips, child? Because I'm sure that's why they was doing what they was talking to each other on Instagram. She told her, she said, you need to go and find a cock to suck. Who says cock? White people. I'm not racist. I'm just saying. White people call it cocks. We call it dicks. Why? I don't know. Or eggplant, whatever you want. Let me stop. But, girl, Joseline, sit your ass down. You're too old to be going off on your stepdaughter. And the stepdaughter, you're too old, too. Anytime you're 18 and over, if you got sense enough to do what you do is wrong, you shouldn't do it. And y'all try to talk about my girl Wendy and stuff, but you ain't never seen Wendy clap back on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. No, ma'am. She does not. That'd be just like, well, the president he ain't got his elevator to go all the way to the top because, he tweets everything. But that'd be just like the Queen of England getting on Instagram and Twitter and going off. You got to have somebody who is that? Is that Adele? Yeah, I think it's Adele. They have to get her Twitter from her because she be saying the most, doing the most. The day that I become famous, I'm going to let somebody control mine because, baby, I will go left. My thing is this, if you don't have it, you don't look at it, and you got to worry about it. Charlie talking about Jesus Christ. Child, this man was perfect. Honey, didn't do nothing wrong, Charlie, and they found a way to kill him. Didn't do nothing. Run around healing folks and killed them. And I ain't even nowhere close to Jesus Christ. So imagine what they could do to me and you. So I just think that Joseline should have just been the more of a bigger mom and just inboxed her. You know, just it goes down in the DM. You know, and DM'd her and told her, baby, look, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm your stepmother, and you may not admit it, or you might not want to acknowledge it, but I love you, and let's get together. Let's have lunch. Then again, Char, it could be all behind this damn Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It could be just for the show, for ratings. Who knows? Let's move on. Showbiz Top 5 number 2. Let's talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce and them trying to find a house. Girl, here's the latest. Well, you know, we know she's at home resting with her cheering. Poor little Ivy. She's no longer the baby. Okay, so they're saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce's having a problem with finding a house. No, trying to find a house that fits their budget. I don't believe that. I believe Jay-Z and Beyonce got lots and lots. They got so much money they could fill up this whole apartment with the money. Yeah, this whole the little condo I got. Well, here it is. They say that they are trying. Okay, what they're trying to do. They want $150 million taste, but they're saying they only got a $75 million taste. That don't sound right. That don't sound right. They want a house out by the beach, then LA or wherever, somewhere where they can see the horizon and all that. Oh, rich people kill me. Girl, just give me an apartment, okay? Just give me a simple apartment. Let's pay for it. And they're saying on the word on the streets that the realtors, you know, they're saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce, they basically want Section 8. They're trying to use their name to get something that, like they friends who have $150 million mansions, they want what they friends got, but at a cheaper rate. No, I don't think. No, I know for a fact that Beyonce and Jay-Z can afford it. They just don't want to pay for it, allegedly. And if that's the case, they need to sit their asses down somewhere and just go on and pay for it. But damn, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of money. Girl, I ain't got $150 on me right now. I'm like, so what the problem is, they're trying to be close to Blue Ivy's school. Sit down somewhere. Go build a damn house. Y'all got enough money. Y'all can build I don't even know why they're in LA anyway. I mean, I've never been to LA, but I heard the traffic is horrible. So the school is in LA where Blue Ivy's going, or we're going to be going to, and if they get the house out there by the beach or whatever, it'll be a 2-hour drive. China helicopter. Don't Trump helicopter? I know, but that could be dangerous. Yeah. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the rumors. Beyonce and Jay-Z got plenty of money. They got plenty of money to get a $150 million home. But they just probably don't want to spend the money. Am I mad at them for that? No, because they're trying to budget, girl. For hard times. You never know what could happen. Anyway, let's move on. Wishing nothing to rich folks, child. You thought you had problems, and they think they got problems. Child, give me the money. I'll show them what to do with it. They just built a house, and they just bought a house in New Orleans. They need to move their ass to New Orleans. Go back to their roots. She always talking about, it goes down in what happened in the New Orleans and all of that. And, oh, Lord, I'm reading Beyonce. I'm going to get red. And, my daddy in Alabama, my daddy in Louisiana. Girl, take your ass back to New Orleans. Let's move on. Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be the last one, y'all. This is going to be number 1. I don't know if you guys saw the interview this morning with not Jay-Z, with Wendy Williams and Lamar Odom. I saw it. And you remember the time that he was supposedly at this bunny ranch and he was supposedly high and had all these women in the room with him and he overdosed and almost died? Well, it's true that he was in a coma. But Wendy asked him, she said, did you have any drugs in your system? He said, no. Wendy said, well, according to the reports, you had cocaine in your system. He said, that's a lie. Well, how would he know that if he was in a coma? She said, well, were there a lot of women in the place? He said, no, it was only 2. 200? How would you know that, Lamar, if you were high? Wendy asked him, are you on drugs again? He said, no, I'm clean and I'm sober. Do I believe it? Who am I to judge him? If he say he is, he is. If he ain't, it'll come out. And then she asked him about the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians. He said, anybody who gets with them women go cuckoo and crazy. What happened? Huh? Oh, and you know I got celebrities in the other room over there. That was Jay-Z. I mean, Kanye, he told me to calm down, talk about their family. But anyway, child, I'm going to wrap it up. And then she talked about him and, you know, what he's got going on now. He said he's focusing on his life. And she asked him, well, do you want to get back with Chloe? He said, no, she's doing her and I'm doing me. No tea, no shade. He's doing him and I'm proud of him. I've never been on drugs and I've known people to get caught up on that stuff, crack, cocaine and all that stuff. That's some shit that you don't want to mess with. That's some shit you don't want to play with. And I give my hats off to everybody who's been on it and got off of it. Like Wendy said, she don't do it no more. I'm proud of her. And which brings me to this. She gave Lamar a gift. It was a basketball. It had some really touching words on it. I think it was happiness, love, whatever. It was like a gold and black ball in a case, like a clear case. And Wendy, as she presented this to him, she had tears in her eyes. I love Wendy, y'all. I love that woman. And she's a Cancer like me. We get real emotional. And I could see the pain in her eyes. I could see in her eyes. I could see in her body language. Or she's trying to tell him, you can do it, Lamar. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, I love Wendy. I can't wait to meet her one day. But anyway, guys, I'm PT. If you know anybody out there that's struggling with some addiction, don't talk about them. Just pray for them. That's all you can do, man. Because it could be you. Man, I think about all in years I was running up and down the streets, homeless, back in the 80s. God, I don't want to get emotional. I didn't get caught up on drugs, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Because I stayed in a lot of places I didn't want to have to stay in. I did a lot of things that I didn't want to have to do. But I did not get caught up on no drugs. Love you guys from PT. Please tell somebody about PT Showbiz Top 5. Follow me on Instagram, PT Showbiz Top 5. And of course, my Twitter is comedian_PT on Twitter. Welcome all my new subscribers. I love y'all. I love y'all very dearly. Keep the faith. Keep drinking. PT's Punch. See you guys soon. Bye. Take care. Bye.